Hey guys, how's it going? It's the 28th of March and it's really warming up in the day, especially in the sun. Still fairly chilly sort of at nights, but not too bad. I thought I'd show you the greenhouse stuff. I've brought a lot of stuff out now. And I haven't done that many videos because my phone wasn't really recording sound properly for quite a while. It seems to be fine now. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you a quick little look in the greenhouse and what's going on. So I've brought out a lot of figs. So these were all the cuttings, and I've actually just received another batch down there. I'll just get to that in a minute. Yeah, so these are doing pretty well. Last night it was down to 5 degrees. They seem to be fine. I think tomorrow night it's meant to be going down to 4, so I'll probably just bring these guys back in. Some down there as well. I'll probably bring them back in just overnight. If it goes below sort of 5-ish. I mean, they probably would be fine, especially if they're out of the wind. Obviously the greenhouse doesn't get any wind, but last year obviously I planted all my cuttings out of the allotment, and then we had a week of pretty chilly weather, and they all got really badly damaged, especially because it was quite windy. So yeah, anyway, so a lot of the figs are out. They're growing okay, and they should really pick up. Yeah, now that they're planted into these 2 litre pots, once they get their roots going, they should be going crazy. So that's quite cool. I've got to watch out for the fig moth caterpillar again this year. Usually they don't come in until around early May. So, but yeah. And then I brought out my peppers. These are all my chilies. So I've got various different varieties of chilies. I do need to watch that these don't get eaten, so I'm on snail patrol now every night. Once I get them all out of the greenhouse, I get it to a point where there's very, very few snails that are in here, but it does take a while to get to that point. So yeah, lots of chili peppers. These are the only things I've sown actually this year in terms of like annual crop. I'm going to wait till the start of April to do the melons and stuff like that. But I haven't got any tomatoes this year. I'm not going to do tomatoes. I'm going to give that a break, do some other stuff. I've got these little eucalyptus seedlings, which are doing pretty well. They're going to be just for like foliage. And here's my very successful satsuma that I've grown. You know, I'll probably be supplying Tesco's next. You know, they're going to be after me, wanting these bad boys in their shops. The twig snapped, so it shriveled up a bit. But yeah. I've got lots of annual flowers, so I bought these as very young plants, and they've stayed inside. I've got echinacea, penstemon. I think it's a Rigoron. I always get this mixed up. And I've also then planted out a lot of my dahlia tubers, so yeah, hopefully they start picking up. Got various strawberries. These are Toscana strawberries. They're meant to have quite nice flowers, so I thought I would get some of those. I don't know where I'm going to put them, to be honest, because I've got Cambridge Favourite variety is the one that's going out the allotment, but I find it hard to resist strawberry plants. I don't know why. But anyway, here's my Myers lemon. I really need to pick all these fruits. I will do that, because otherwise it will probably stunt the growth a bit if I leave them on. I can't. No, actually, I think it is putting out some new growth. So yeah, I think that a lot of the citrus I've been feeding them. I'll try not to damage any of these plants here. Yeah, you can see this grapefruit is getting ready to go absolutely wild, both in terms of growth and flowers. So I'm really excited for this, even though I don't really like grapefruit very much. But it seems to be the way, doesn't it? You can grow a lot of stuff you don't really like. My calamondin, I don't really know when to pick these fruits. I don't actually know what I'll do with them either, but that's got quite a lot of nice fruits on. My satsuma is still very pale, these leaves. I'm hoping, actually, yeah, you can see there's these little tiny new buds coming out. So I'm hoping if I keep feeding that that'll take care of that, and the new growth will be really nice deep green. Same thing for over here, loads of new growth on this orange. There's a satsuma here that's sort of, it's been ripening for a very, very long time. It's not ready yet though. And then I've got a Eureka lemon here. I don't know what to do about this. I might chop it down, grow it more as a bush. So yeah, that's all the citrus. Sorry, and this one here, which is a lemon. Loads of new growth, which is good. So feeling fairly positive of all the citrus. It's doing really well. If you saw my short video on the blossom, it's pretty much done now. You can see it's dropping off, and I won't pull these off yet, but soon these will leave behind the little fruits, little peaches, and the nectarine had fewer flowers, but still hopefully a couple of fruits. And yeah, it's looking really nice. And then, well, actually you can't see out. I need to. You can just about see my apricot blossoming outside, and which I did do a video on, but again my audio wasn't working. So that's most of it. Like I said, I've got some new cuttings just arrived today. I'm not going to bother keeping them inside now that temperatures are sort of warmish. I'm going to leave them out here, hopefully they root. And then I've obviously got the established figs, which are just starting to show signs of growth. So this is Smith, this is Fadino del Nord, this is Black Madeira, which I was trying to straighten it up because it was just such a bad shaped tree. And if Peter's watching this is the Italian 258 you gave me. Oh, it's quite hard to focus it on. It's got loads of Breba on the new growth. I don't know whether to leave the Breba on. Maybe I'll leave a couple, because obviously I want to try and get it for the main crop, but I might leave 1 or 2 Breba on. So yeah, that's all the figs. I've got lots of gingers budding out, lots of gingers, lots of cannas. I need to pot these up actually. These cannas have been a bit slack on it, but been volunteering a bit, which is good. Sort of slowly getting my strength back, very slowly. Yeah, it's a shame that there's a bee on there. I'll see if I can get close to that. It's a shame I wasn't able to film this a couple of days ago when it was in its full bloom, but it's doing pretty good. As long as we don't get a blast of very cold, windy weather, I'm hoping that this will set a good amount of fruits this year, because they were, well, I've had one fruit and it was delicious a few years ago. And then, yeah, in the garden, there's lots of figs here. They're going to be gone, replaced with the newer figs that I know what variety they are. It looks pretty nice in there actually, citrus and peaches and stuff. And that fig's going to be going, because that's the fake Italian 258. My persimmon is starting to bud out. Again, I can't remember when these guys flower, like if the flowers would appear first. I can't remember actually. But I'm hoping for some fruit this year. It's getting fairly established now. There's not really much else to show you. I've got some. So this is an apricot. Is this an apricot? Oh yeah, this is apricot golden glow. I can't remember what this is. I think this is Methley plum. I've got a few more stone fruits basically, which see what happens with them. And yeah, to be honest, that's about it. Lovely, beautiful, lovely rusty barrel which my brother hauled in from off the street. Yeah, very decorative, obviously. The cat's trying to get down. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it really. Just got the last of the sun. It's been really, really sunny the last few days. We do need a bit of rain though, so anyway, hopefully the sound is working okay on this now, and sending lots of peace and lots of love. I'll speak to you very soon.